Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. You want to find a position that is both sturdy and comfortable. You want to be comfortable because then you're less likely to be distracted by your body during the practice. So finding a sense where you're not arching in the back, sitting on your foot, or anything like that is very useful, because then these things develop into pain later on during the practice. So sitting in a chair works, lying down even works, or of course a formal meditation posture if that works for you. You also want to find something sturdy in the same way, because a sense of sturdiness gives us a sense of, or stability gives us a sense of groundedness, a sense of being here for this moment's sake. Not using this moment as a stepping stone to get to the next, but to be here for this moment's sake. And again, sitting in a chair works nicely. Lying down can work if you really want to. I'd suggest not, because you don't want to fall asleep. But also, of course, a formal meditation posture. Just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. But if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, or you feel more comfortable doing it that way, go ahead and do it. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, leave the screen alone and drop your gaze gently down below you. Maybe just looking at the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything. We're having a very strong gaze, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We have a gentle gaze somewhere in the middle, looking clearly, however softly, downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy position, and your eyes are either closed or open, gaze directed softly yet clearly downwards. Notice how you feel right now. Notice the body. And if you really pay attention here to how you feel, you may notice a little bit of stress, a little bit of tension, maybe somewhere in the head or the middle of the chest. You may notice, even if it's very subtle, something that's always around but never noticed simply because we get used to it. This feeling of tension, stress, contraction. And just take a moment here to allow it to be. However you feel, just allow it. For once, don't try to change anything. Sit back and allow things to be. especially in the body. Allow them to be exactly as they already are. And furthermore, allow whatever is going on around you, different sounds, the temperature of the room, the smell. Allow it all to be. Even thoughts, let them come and go as they please. Now, gently bring your attention away from the head. You may notice how it feels that you exist in your head more than you exist in your foot. And see if you can just bring this view down away from the head and bring it to the coming and going sensations of the breath. And just for the next minute or so, see if you can watch the breath gently without being distracted by this next thought. Don't try to be perfect, just notice it. And I might be catching you thinking, no longer witnessing the breath, and that's okay. When you notice that you're lost in thought, you notice that you're thinking about dinner, problems, or worries, and even meditation, just return to the breath for no reason at all. Return to the breath effortlessly, as if it happens all by itself. And you just come back to the breath. Nothing special. Just return to the breath, rising and falling. Come back. Come back to the breath. Thoughts don't have to be quiet for us to notice the breath. We follow breathing as thoughts come and go. Just leave them alone. Rising and falling. All right, you can look at the screen. I heard this. I bring up Ajahn Brahm all the time because I basically listened to his teachings along many years. And of course, one of my friends is a monk of his. So I have a lot of contact with this man, or a lot of influence by him. And he said something once that changed a lot of the framing I've had around just general living in every day. And I think I've brought this up before, but it's always worth repeating, just like everything else I do here. And he said that stress is simply an overreaction to life. We're all just overreacting. Look at road rage. Something so simple can happen. All this stress, anything. And a lot of this is because of a rejection of life itself, of what it is, the coming and going, the ups and the downs. And most of us behave as though we want everything to go up, only going up, without going down. We don't accept the troughs of the wave. We only like the crests. But that's not life. And because of this way of thinking, this conceptual framework that we've placed ourselves under of things need to go according to my will, my plan, my ideas. Because of that, we suffer greatly. We stress out. Because things happen out of our control. In fact, most things are out of our control. But we don't accept that. we take blame for things that are not our fault and things that are out of our control. Which is why practice is so important. It's instead of trying to change the world, it's an allowing of the world. It's allowing things to be as they are. It's a different attitude. It's like the Christians say, not my will, God, but your will be done. It's the same thing, whether you believe in God or not. Not my will. My will is faulty because my will is always based on what's going on here, which is always afraid and tired and worried and frustrated and wants this and wants that and doesn't like this and wants to go there. It's like a little child in the head. So practice is learning to leave alone this child in the head, this overreactor, this little person that's pushed around by the universe. So when we practice, we learn to not be stressed out by not overreacting to the way things are. Now, bad things happen. Difficult things happen, and they still can happen. But what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of existence do you want to have with this short time that you have? You want to be stressed out the whole time? Stressed all the way until death? As somebody I can't remember said it, but it's like a lot of us are tiptoeing safely to death. I know I do that. Is that the life you want to live, though? Freedom is available. Freedom from mental slavery is available. As long as we learn that you are not this next thought, that it is a passing phenomena and it is not you. At the moment you say, that's me, I'm thinking, I'm that identification, that me-ness, suffering arises. Overreaction arises. Stress and separation arise. So practice. Just practice. Thank you for your time today. And as always, without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.